Well, a number of residents have already faced a judge in the environmental court on a myriad of environmental infractions since it reopened several weeks ago. Director of Environmental Health, Melody McKenzie, recently wants to remind residents that the environmental court's primary purpose is to penalize residents who don't comply with environmental laws, which results in prosecution.
We expect that at the beginning we'll take many persons to court for a number of infractions. We will take them to court for abandonment of vehicles, derelict vehicles on the street, we'll take them for overflowing septic tanks, we'll take them for insanitary properties, whether it's commercial or properties that you live in. We expect that as court goes on, the number of persons who are not in compliance with the law will diminish. As we know, if you don't ever chastise a person, that person continues in that wrong behavior. And like everything else, education along with enforcement will change behaviors and attitudes, and that's what we hope will happen with the court.
Well, the Environmental Health Director noted that the department continues to talk with the Ministry of Works to address the vexing issue of derelict vehicles.
We are also following up with the environmental nuisances that arise from the store, from the operation, because it's actually not a licensed business. And together, both of those matters will be taken to the court for the court to make a judgment. Because we can move them as many times as we like, they will come back if that's the way you make your money. You're going to bring in 10, 15, 20, and they're going to be there for a long period of time. And I think what people have to learn is if you can only fix two, take two, get rid of the two, bring the other two. But it's a cultural change that has to happen, and we're doing education and the enforcement together, hopefully, to get some relief from this problem.
The environmental director's comments came during an association meeting for Angliston residents at the E.P. Roberts Primary School earlier this week. McKenzie addressed several environmental problems in the area, particularly garbage collection.
Many persons have gone and gotten contracts with those who, and you will know who they are because when you pass it, you can see, well, this garbage has been here for 4 weeks. And they have the audacity to call and say, we have not collected their garbage, but we're not going to collect them. What we are going to do is force them to get a contract for proper disposal because they don't have the right to actually deface your community.